Hello everybody, my name is Cirque and welcome back to another episode on the Castaways server. Woohoo, we're back in our village. I've been doing a lot of work off camera, quite a bit of work, a whole lot of work, a whole ton of work. And right now we're just gonna go take a look at what I've done. It doesn't actually look like I've done a lot, which is kind of sad. We still have all the wheat here from Kamikaze, the wonderful prank gift that we got. Oh, so beautiful in the shaders. I just love watching the wheat flow back and forth. This actually makes me really want to, I wonder, grass flows back and forth too, right? Is there any grass around here? But I definitely want to have like maybe some wheat patches or just have lots of grass in the village. Oh yeah, it does. Maybe even tall grass. Just have it around in the village. Lots of greenery and stuff that will just kind of blow around. Do leaves blow around? They do. So we could even have bushes. Not that we're gonna have shaders for much longer, because 1.10 should be coming out sometime soon. I don't actually know when. I thought it was supposed to. The snapshots were supposed to start already, but I'm not entirely sure. I might have read the tweet wrong or whatever. So yeah, we're still using the shaders. I know some people dislike them quite a bit. Maybe I'll turn them off here in a sec. I don't know, guys. I love using them. I play with them all the time. I can definitely see how it gets dark when you're underground, and like I've been working on this church, which we'll take a look at, and like inside it's kind of hard to see just because it gets very like dark and shadowy. And it's hard to see what I'm even doing inside. And you have like this weird fog from the light coming in. So I can definitely see that. It's very bright outside. I know someone said that was like a couple episodes ago. They said that it was too dark, that they didn't like the shaders. But honestly, like I know people say YouTube like darkens videos, but I looked at it on my screen and it looked about as bright as it did in game. And so it doesn't seem like it's super dark, like too dark. It definitely gives it a nice kind of a moody feeling. I mean, it's like you're playing on Moody when you're underground. But yeah, some people very, very much dislike it. I think I got like 3 dislikes on my last Castaways episode, which is crazy because I rarely ever get dislikes. I mean, it's not like I get a ton of likes either, like 25 or so. But to see 3 of them, I don't know if they were because of the shaders or because people didn't like what I did in the last episode, or if I know a lot of people like my Windcraft series and I hadn't put one out in a long time, but I did finally get one out, and I want to get one out sometime soon within the next week or so. But anyways, I'm going to take a look around here with shaders and maybe we'll turn them off. I love having them, and we might not have them for very long. I want to enjoy them as much as I can, and then we'll go back to normal, plain, like, you know, no shadows, no shade. Anyways, so first off, we'll get to the church in a sec, but first off, the buildings here, I laid these out quite a while ago, and I finally fixed them. I finally kind of spaced them out a lot better. They were a little too close. My roofs are very large and in charge, and they hang out over the sides of the building by a lot. So they were a little too close. I had to move them, and I decided to change things quite a bit. I used to have 3 buildings in this little area. I changed it down to 2, so we now have kind of a big area right here, which might be nice. Maybe I'll put like a well here or something. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, and I changed the shapes of the building a little bit more. Made them a little bit bigger because they were quite cramped and small. So those are all ready. I can start actually getting in here and maybe putting the roofs on at least, and just trying to get these buildings done, which we might do today. I haven't quite decided what I want to work on. I have a lot of things going. But yeah, we have a few houses here ready to be built. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then those are just 5 random buildings. I don't really have plans for them necessarily. I mean, I have ideas for things I want. Like I want a a tinkerer's shop where I keep my redstone stuff. I want like a butcher maybe where I keep food. I'm going to kind of spread out my storage. Like once I get all this stuff built, like right now all my stuff is just in my house over there and in my original little hideout base underneath the hill there. And once I get this stuff going, I want to spread out my stuff. I want to have like a, I don't know, like a logger's house, or maybe like a wood chopper, wood cutter. I don't know what you would call that. Basically a place where they like chop up the wood into firewood, or maybe even just a lumber yard, I guess would make sense. That would probably go over here. That would make the most sense. Maybe I could have a tree farm over there. That'd be cool. Right now my tree farm's over there across the river by my farms, but I kind of want that to just be like farmland, have grains, the wheat. But yeah, so this is going to be a blacksmith. This is the only one that I have decided. Gonna be right across from our little mining area where the mine is. Yep, that's where that's gonna go. Yeah, so that's that. We can finally start working on that, which I do want to do soon. Look at all this wheat in my inventory. It's slowly getting broken up just from, I mean, a lot of this is from moving buildings around. You can kind of see outlines of where buildings used to be. There's a creeper that exploded over there. Lost a lot of wheat there. But anyways, let's head over to the church. We'll have to sleep pretty soon. Is there anything else that I've been working on around here? I think that's about it. And then we have the church. This thing, I finally decided what color clay to use. We're going to use no color. I went with the cyan clay, which is gray, because we have 3 colors schemes going on. We got the green houses, which I think the library over there is green. We have the magenta and pink, and we have, or is it blue and magenta? I think it's blue, or not, purple and magenta, and we have the blue and light blue. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted for here, and I couldn't think of what color I would want that would go with these, but also kind of stand out. So I decided to go with gray. I think it really looks nice with all of the brick in there and all the wood. Gives it a nice sheen. And I'm going to wait here. Light's getting a little awkward at sunset, so I'm going to wait until the sun sets and then go to sleep, and we'll continue in the morning. So we got the clay picked out. Clay is on there. The walls are up. I also worked on all the roofs. I got the little pointy peaks on. Last time they were just flat, just kind of the blank canvas of roof that we had on there. Now they are pointy and detailed. I also worked on the entrance here. I love the way that this looks when you're walking up. You just have these 6 roofs. Just very, very nice, very symmetrical, very powerful kind of. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we have a little entrance here. There's like a little walkway into here, a little entry. Got the doors. The inside, nothing in here yet. I don't know when I'll work on anything in here. But I did get a floor down, so I had to remove all the wheat for that. Goodbye, wheat. But yeah, we got these giant towers. I think I'm going to have, I don't know what I'm going to have in here. I do want to have kind of an upper level or like a walkway, especially back here. We could have like a upper level in the back here, and we could put, I do want to put staircases, spiral staircases going all the way up to the top there. Maybe we'll have bells or something. I don't know. But that would be pretty cool. The sides are all done. The only thing that's not really done on the exterior is the back here, which I'm not entirely sure how I want to do this rounded thing. I definitely need to fix. Sorry about that bright sun. Maybe I should turn the shaders off for now. All right, there you go. You happy now? It's so ugly now. Just universal lighting. It's boring. But anyways, I definitely need to fix all that snow. I need to make sure that everything up there is like half slabs, or not half slabs, slabs or stairs, so that we don't get snow piling up on there. That would be lovely. But yeah, we need need to do the back here. Also, kind of looking at this church, I don't think it's a bad thing or it's too big of a deal, but it is very front heavy. You know, the front has these big towers with these massive footings and lots of roofs, and then you get to the back and there's not really much here. We have this little dome, like half dome thing, this rounded back, this big roof, but it might be a good idea to add a tower that's not quite as tall as those. Just put that right in the middle, just one of them. So that I might work on that. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Should we put a tower there or not? I guess I haven't really finished this part yet either. There are some openings in the wall there. I think I want to put glass there, especially if we don't do a tower. There will also be glass over there. There's not a lot of space to put big windows, but I want to have as many windows as I can to just let light in. So that's what this looks like. It's like you can see a lot better without the shaders. It's definitely a lot clearer, but it's just there's no atmosphere to it. It's hard to really get a sense that you're in a real world, in a real place. So that is what I've been working on. The other stuff I've been working on has mainly just been resource gathering. I went and chopped down a whole bunch of trees. We now have all of this wood and all of this wood, and I have like a chest of wood back in my house as well, which is very good. Although I'm certain that once I get working on these houses and put these roofs on, that wood will be gone very quickly. The other thing I've been doing is more mining. We can head down into our mine real quick. By the way, if my voice sounds weird, I am getting like over a cold, or I don't know. I don't really know what stage of a cold I'm in. I think I'm like halfway through it, hopefully. Maybe give me another week and I'll be fine. But yeah, going through a cold here. So been doing a lot of mining. Check it out. I got over a stack of diamond blocks. Still not the most diamonds I've ever had. Back on my first multiplayer experience on the Knights of the Square Table server with Proxy and Cthulhu, I was in kind of a diamond war with another guy named Vert, who I started the Night Owl server with. And then I think I had around 80 blocks of diamonds, 80 or 90, and I think he beat me. We do have some more ores here. I got over a stack of ore too, so we have even more diamonds. I'm just going crazy with the diamonds, but I've been doing tons of branch mining in here. So much, too much, but I love it. I love just having all those resources, although it kind of sucks because now, like, I mean, I don't need diamonds. I have so many that I could stop mining now and it would take forever for me to go through all those diamonds. But before the mine stopped here at the end of this this ravine, which I'm still not sure what I want to do with. Like, I want to continue this tunnel here, at least have like a wooden framework going through here, but we have lava under here, and that likes to burn wood, so I have to like take care of that or something before I can continue on with that. But I did find a couple of interesting things, which is one thing that I really wanted. We have a couple of spawners. One of them is way down there. They're both skeleton spawners. The other one, this one's a little bit closer, is down this way. It's still a little ways away, but right here, skeleton spawner. So I definitely want to make my own skeleton farm. Eros has one, but I kind of want to do my own thing because I like having mine set up a little bit differently than hers is. And I like making farms. I have lots of lava here to get rid of, but that's not really a problem. But yeah, so I definitely want to make my own skeleton farm. I don't need it right now, though. I'd love to work on it. I mean, it'd be a simple little thing to do, but I don't actually need it right now because I do have, let's see, this thing has infinity on it, and I have quite a few arrows stocked up at the moment. I think I have another bow that I kind of trade off with this one when it gets broken that doesn't have infinity. Actually, no. I think the other one does have infinity. I think this one didn't, but I put a infinity on it with a book. So I think both my bows have infinity, so arrows isn't a problem. It was for a little while. I did go a while without having like infinity bows, but now not really a problem anymore. So we don't need arrows, and we don't really need bones. I got tons of wheat thanks to Kamikaze. There's like tons of wheat in my wheat chest by the farms. Plus, I keep getting more and more wheat as I just work around my village. So it's not like I really need the bone meal for wheat. I don't have anything that I really need to dye white. So not really something that needs to be done anytime soon. But anyways, that's pretty much what I've been working on. Little update. I guess what I'll probably do is just do some more work off camera. So this episode probably won't go out for a couple more days. Maybe my voice will change by the time I record the next clip. But I'm just gonna maybe work on the village some more, just kind of get some more work done, and I'll bring you back in. So I said I was going to do a thing, and I did that thing. Did some more work on the village, and now we're back. And it's only been a day, so, you know, not too bad. I've been just busting out these roofs. I've really gotten into the groove of it, gotten the hang of it. They've been going up pretty easily. I posted a tweet on the Twitters the other day of I think this house had a roof, this house, and then this one just had the outline. But now all of them are roofed, or at least the ones that I had like the foundations on, the footings, or I had the frames on. So that is pretty cool, pretty fantastic. It looks a lot nicer in here. Definitely a better feel of what the village is going to be like. You know, and they're kind of cramped. Like this got a little tight. That's about as tight as it gets. And in fact, I was gonna have this roof start like one block lower, but then the roofs were touching, so I had to kind of adjust that. But it turned out pretty nicely. Yeah, you know, it's a little tight, but it works. It works quite nicely. I was just thinking that maybe I should move this house one block this way, like that way, but there's no way I'm gonna do that. It's fine. That'd be so much work. I already had to build it once. I've gone through a lot of wood, so much wood. So we have lots of roofs here. They all kind of follow the same style. I have tried to keep all the different houses a little bit different, and you know, let them all be interesting in their own way. Like this one's simple. This one's just a plain house. It's got one roof line that just goes front to back. This one has a roof line that goes front to back, plus there's a little part on the side. This one goes front to back, plus there's a little part on the side, but it also, like this corner, kind of indents, while the roof kind of just overhangs that. So we could put a nice little balcony there, which should be interesting. This one was a little bit weird to figure out, but it's got actually like two roof lines. The floor plan of this is basically two rectangles offset. So there's two roof lines, one here and one here. And then on top, where they intersect, I just made the roof kind of stick up farther, and it turned out all right. And then we have this one, which is pretty simple, just a roof line going that way, and then one coming off of it this way. Then this one, the only building that I know what is going to be inside, the blacksmith, I did have sort of an idea of what I wanted. And basically, I wanted this roof to be sort of low. Right in here, this is where like most of the blacksmithing is going to take place. This is where, like, I don't know, we'll put like some fire and anvils and stuff, where this actual smithing takes place. I think over here will be part of like the workshop on the main floor, and then up top on like the upper portion, I think that might be like a living quarters for the blacksmith, so he can just sort of have his home inside it, or his workshop inside his home, or his home on top of the workshop. That should look pretty nice, out pretty nice. With these roofs now, we can really get a nice sense of what this village is going to look like when it's all done, if we ever get it done. But it really gives us a nice feel of, you know, what it's going to look like. Especially if we come like over here, you can just see, you can look over at the village and just see lots of buildings. It finally starts to look like a village. I think we need something up here. It's kind of barren in this area. It'd be very hard to squeeze something in here, but I should try and get something there. But yeah, we kind of obstructed our view of the church. I did sort of like that walking along here before. We had just this church kind of sticking out. We got a couple of houses in the way though now, which is fine. I think it's still all right. I'd rather have kind of clustered buildings than have that one view. And you still can, you know, as you come through here, you can sort of see the church peeking through these buildings. And if you come over here, which is where like town square is going to be, like we're going to have a little fountain right in front of the town hall, then you can really see it towering over us. And we'll have kind of a little platform up here, a nice little area for the townspeople to gather around. But yeah, I like it a lot, and you know, it's coming together. Still have a lot more to do though. Obviously we got to finish these houses. They're nowhere near done. Gotta do the exteriors, which honestly probably won't take too long. But then of course we have interiors, which I still have interiors to do on the buildings over there that we have done. And we got to figure out what to do with this inn/tavern that we got over here. I brought up doing maybe like a woodcutters over here. I don't know if we do any more. It might be nice to kind of branch out this way, but that's not really a priority. As if I could get this stuff over this way a little bit better, more finished up, that would be a lot nicer. We have our little mining area here, and this will have a building in here as well. The forge, I think, is what I put on here. I want to have like an auto smelter, a furnace array in a building here. I want to put, I almost forgot about this house, but I want to put a house on top of the hill here, which is already marked out, so I could probably throw it together pretty quickly. I want to have a cemetery back here behind the church. I've kind of filled in a big hole that was here. I think we need to have another building over this way, sort of barren over on this side, just like right around here. Maybe do some terraforming, open up a spot. Down there I want to have some farmlands. You know, I have farms and farmhouses. Maybe even do, like, I'd like to breed some villagers here. It'd be kind of cool to have, like, if you watched my Night Owl series, I had like a small tiny village that was all enclosed, and I could breed villagers there. I had a bunch of like doors hidden underground, so I could breed a whole bunch. But maybe have like an enclosed, safe area down there with farms and farmhouses and stuff that we could have villagers breeding at. And then, of course, we have the docks, which lots of work needs to be put in here. Got to make the docks look a little bit more interesting. Put a bunch of shops along here, lots of like crates and storage. Got to get ships here. That's going to be a daunting task. I've not built too many ships in Minecraft. And with the way that this lays out, I almost need to build ships like at least at a diagonal, like here. I don't know, that's not going to work out very well, but I don't know how else to do that. Just because like having a dock be like in an orthogonal direction wouldn't really work in this area. You know, maybe over here, but even there, like you wouldn't have a lot of space on this side of the dock. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to pull that off, but yeah. And then, of course, doing paths and bushes and trees around here make this place look a little bit more interesting and more lively. Lots of work to be done, but that was kind of the whole point of this project. Was I just wanted a big building project that I could just work on for a very long time, and why I sort of started this right away, you know, on Castaways, because I figured I would have quite a bit of time to do something rather than like trying to do it after I've done a bunch of stuff, like on Night Owl where I've already got a bunch of stuff, or had a bunch of stuff going, plus trying to do like a big project like this. But yeah, that's what we got going on. I hope you guys are liking the way that the village is turning out. I definitely love just the style that we got going on, the theme. I think it turned out pretty nice. I'm probably gonna just start working on filling in these walls, get at least a rough exterior done on these. It shouldn't be too hard to do something, throw some stuff together real quick. But yeah, I'll keep working on this, trying to get some things done off camera. I hope you have enjoyed another episode on the Castaway server, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.